2024 isn't exactly shaping up to be a walk in the park for the luxury watch industry. Plummeting profits to jaw-dropping discounts, it's been a roller coaster of a start. But let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Today we're diving into the murky waters of the watch market. The Watches of Switzerland Group's financial fiasco. Picture this. Their share price takes a nosedive, wiping a cool $560 million off the market cap. Ouch. But hold your horses, folks. Before we start ringing the alarm bells, let's dissect this debacle. Sure, their revenues fell short by a whopping $100 million. But here's the kicker. The luxury watch sector as a whole has hit the brakes, slowing down to a mere 5% growth. Now before you panic, let me remind you, that's still growth, folks. Let's not forget we're basing this on last year's numbers. And let's face it, expecting double-digit growth every year is like expecting sunshine in a thunderstorm. Sure, the glory days of skyrocketing sales may be behind us, but that doesn't mean it's all doom and gloom. Remember that crazy bubble 2 years back? Yeah, that was an anomaly, not the norm. And hey, major brands like Rolex are still playing the price hike game. Talk about confidence. The gray market dealers? Yeah, they're dropping like flies. Seems like karma's catching up to those greedy buggers. With mammoth discounts flooding the market, they're scrambling to stay afloat. But hey, survival of the fittest, am I right? Now, let's talk forecasts. Brace yourselves, because it's about to get real. With political shakedowns looming on the horizon and economic experts crunching numbers, where does that leave us? Well, my crystal ball may be a bit foggy, but one thing's for sure. Expect turbulence ahead. With dealers duking it out for supremacy, expect fireworks in the race to the bottom. But hey, for us watch enthusiasts, it's like Christmas came early, am I right? Now let's talk discounts. We're not talking your run-of-the-mill sales here, folks. We're talking mind-blowing, wallet-opening discounts. The Watches of Switzerland Group kicked off the year with a bang, slashing prices left and right. Picture this, discounts of up to 40% on brands like Omega, Latoza, Doxa, Breitling, Panerai, the list goes on. And if that wasn't enough, some lucky shoppers even scored an extra 20% off certain watches. Talk about a steal. But wait, there's more. Omega, the brand that's been giving Rolex a run for its money, yeah, they're not holding back either. The Omega No Time to Die James Bond edition snagged it at a cool 20% discount, bringing the price down to a mere digestible $65,000. Don't even get me started on the solid gold Speedmaster with the green dial. Thousands slashed off the price tag faster than you can say luxury watch. Now, here's where things get interesting. Remember when Omega tried to keep up with Rolex's price hikes? Yeah, not their brightest move. A watch that used to set you back 3,000 pounds, now try 5,600 pounds. Ouch. It's like they dug themselves a hole and then tried to climb out by charging even more. Spoiler alert, it didn't work. But hey, what about Rolex? Will the king of luxury watches join the discount party? Well, not so fast. While they may not be shouting it from the rooftops, word on the street is they're not immune to a little behind-the-scenes wheeling and dealing. I mean, when your authorized dealer has solid gold submariners gathering dust in the back room, you know something's up. And let's not forget those sky dwellers and ladies' pieces just waiting for a loving home. So, what's the verdict? Buckle up, folks, because it looks like the race to the bottom is far from over. With dealers scrambling to move inventory and shoppers eyeing those irresistible discounts, it's anyone's game. But hey, for us watch enthusiasts, it's like Christmas came early. So keep your eyes peeled, your wallets ready, and who knows, you might just snag the deal of a lifetime. Now I know what you're thinking. Discounts on Rolex? Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, buckle up because the game is changing, my friends. Dealers are feeling the pinch, and those once untouchable price tags are starting to look a little more negotiable. So what's the deal with these discounts? It's simple, really. If you don't ask, you don't get. Picture this. You stroll into your local authorized dealer, eyeing that gleaming gold Submariner. But wait, before you whip out your wallet, ask the million-dollar question. Can I get a discount? Trust me, it's worth a shot. And here's the secret sauce, folks. It's all about timing and tact. These dealers aren't exactly shouting it from the rooftops, so a little discretion goes a long way. But hey, if they've got those pricey pieces collecting dust in the back, why not make them an offer they can't refuse? Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the gray market. Oh boy, it's a jungle out there and dealers are feeling the heat. See, it's a classic case of supply and demand. Dealers scoop up those submariners at trade prices, hoping to turn a tidy profit. But here's the kicker. If it takes too long to sell, prices start to drop faster than you can say Rolex. It's a vicious cycle, folks. Dealers are sweating bullets, hoping to move inventory before prices plummet even further. And with demand dwindling, it's a race to the bottom. Turnover is king in this game, and dealers are feeling the pressure to sell fast or risk taking a hit. So what does this all mean for you, the watch aficionado? Well, it's a prime time to snag that dream timepiece at a fraction of the cost. With dealers eager to offload inventory, discounts are ripe for the picking. But remember, timing is everything. Strike while the iron is hot, and you might just score the deal of a lifetime. We're seeing a flood of messages from folks looking to offload their watches rather than snagging new ones, and that's got dealers sweating bullets. They're looking to buy the next piece cheaper than the last, which means prices keep on plummeting. It's a vicious cycle, my friends. But hold on to your hats, because here's where things get interesting. The root of all these woes? The economy, plain and simple. Interest rates and borrowing costs are sending shockwaves through the market. With inflation on the rise, interest rates are through the roof, making borrowing a pricey affair. But fear not, there's a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Economists predict that the Bank of England will soon slash those interest rates, giving folks a much-needed break. With car loans and mortgages set to become more affordable, it's only a matter of time before wallets start to loosen. Now here's where it gets really juicy. Come the back end of the year, we've got some big-ticket events on the horizon. A general election here in the UK, and another one across the pond in the good old US of A. And you know what that means, political shakeups and potential market shifts. So what's the bottom line, you ask? Well, my friends, it's all about timing. With interest rates set to drop and political upheaval on the horizon, we could be looking at a turnaround in the luxury watch market. Prices may stabilize, and who knows, we might even see a resurgence in demand. Now, when elections roll around, politicians tend to break out the piggy bank. You catch my drift. Tax cuts, handouts, you name it. Anything to put a smile on the electorate's faces and boost those approval ratings. But let's talk turkey here. The root of all evil, or rather, all economic woes, inflation. In the good old US of A, inflation is already taking a nosedive, sitting pretty at a cool 3.2%, and hey, it's forecasted to keep on falling throughout the year. But hold on to your hats, because across the pond in the UK, it's a different story. Inflation is still a thorn in our side, sitting at a slightly less rosy 4%. But fear not, my friends, because change is on the horizon. Now let's talk politics. Get ready for round 2 of Trump versus Biden. Yep, you heard me right. Those two titans of politics are gearing up for another showdown. You better believe it's going to shake things up. According to the folks at Goldman Sachs, a Trump victory could mean lower taxes and a boost for the economy. On the flip side, a Biden win might spell trouble for the markets with potential tax hikes on the horizon. But here's the kicker. No matter who comes out on top, the lead-up to an election is like a shot in the arm for the economy. With politicians throwing money around like confetti, it's a party for the retail sector, including our beloved luxury watch market. So what's the bottom line, you ask? Well, my friends, it's all about the waiting game. Keep your eyes peeled, your ears to the ground, and let's see how this political roller coaster plays out. And hey, while we're at it, drop me a comment down below. Do you agree? Disagree? Let's get the conversation going. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.